All right, so I am going to look up this instance record. So here we're looking at the detailed version of the instance record in the third pane. Hopefully you can see in the upper right-hand corner, there's this new icon that looks like a little clock. If I select it, it'll open a fourth pane with the version history. So here we can see that I have edited, Ryan has made some edits as well. For example, Ryan has added a language. I made some edits to the folio record, including the instance status, and I've added an admin note. Again, if I click on the hyperlink here, I can see the actual values I changed. So I added the instance status of catalog, as well as an admin note here, and then the status updated date updated based on the status term that I added. So now I'm going to shift to the MARC view of that same record. When I'm looking at the view source screen, I have the same icon in the upper right-hand corner. If I select it, the version history pane will show. Again, we see the MARC field tags themselves. Again, I can look at, so let's look at all the changes Ryan made. We've added some local fields, some languages, removed some subfields, and so on. I wanted to say, so I can click on multiple card versions, but out of scope for this initial implementation, you cannot currently roll back to previous versions of the record. We can only simply see the values that were changed in that edit. So now we're going to make a change to the MARC record and just see how that appears in the version history pane. So for the purposes of the demo, I'm going to change the date type to a publication date and copyright date and add 1998 here. Going to save it. Okay, so the instance detail view is showing. I'm going to look at the version history pane. And we can see this current version where I added date 2 and edited the date type. So we can see that here. Again, it's showing my folio instance fields. And then if I go to the view source again, I will see it as an 008, which currently just appears as a string as it shows in the source view. So here it's kind of small, but here are my changes. As I mentioned, it will also show in folio holdings. It'll show in items, and then as well as the MARC authority records. There will be the same pattern of the version history clock icon in the upper right-hand corner.